Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Passioknit Kelsie and welcome to this very passionate vlog. If you saw the title and the thumbnail, you know this is a rare one because today we are making amigurumi, which is gonna have to start with a yarn unboxing. Indeed. Recently on a live stream, we were talking about my friend, Crochet Me Zaddy, Zach, who has a yarn brand. I have used this yarn before, okay? I've seen it, I've felt it, I've used it. It's nice yarn. It's actually a really good Chanel yarn. I was like, well, maybe for the drop, I should make some amigurumi. If I'm gonna make amigurumi, I want the best yarn around. So I put in my order. It's finally here. We're gonna open it and we're gonna get started. I bought the yarn with specific patterns in mind, but I think there's more yarn in here than I purchased. From the amazing Zaddy Crafts team. Dearest Kelsie, thank you for being such a huge supporter to me and my small business. I've snuck in some skeins of our thick yarn for you to try. It's the 3 colors needed to make Asher the Alien from my book. But like, use as you please. Lots of love from Zach. That's right. Zach's book is coming out August 4th. Yes, August 4th, but it is currently on sale for pre-order if you're interested. Let's look at this yarn. Okay, so all of the yarn that is the regular mainline, a really good Chanel yarn, those are the ones that I purchased. And then he put in the new line, which is a really good thick Chanel yarn. Let's start here. These 3 colors I bought specifically for the Little Bat Buddy pattern from Zach's website. I got 2 in the color Brave, which is a nice, beautiful gray. This is soft. And 1 in the color Whimsy. Imagine a bat. You're not gonna have to imagine because we're gonna make it. And then I got these colors here for the Little Alien Buddy pattern from Zach's website. The 2 green on the bottom are called Clever and the white cream on top is called Simple. I am hoping, crossing my fingers, that this is gonna be enough to make both of those items. Otherwise, we will have to order more yarn from Australia and wait. Now, all of these yarns are gifts from Zach. Thick Chanel yarn. So these ones are a weight 6, super bulky, and this is a weight 7 jumbo. This color here is the same. It is also called Clever, just like its smaller counterpart. See the size difference? This color here is called Charming, light gray, and then this one is called Playful. The tiny alien pattern from his book is actually extremely cute, so I am excited to make that once I get the book. So not in this video, so we shall save those. Since I'm on the alien train, we'll start with the Little Alien Buddy pattern. It's also just up on my computer, ready to go. I think this is gonna go totally fine, okay? I've made amigurumi before. I'm not always the best at it, but when I have been the best in the past, it's been with Zach's patterns. To be fair, maybe I have reached out to Zach for direct help in the past, and maybe that's why I was a little bit better at his patterns, but who knows for sure. The only thing I'm currently wondering is if I have eyeballs. Oh, I might not. The alien's eyes are like really big because it's an alien, obviously. I bought everything except for eyeballs, which are a very big part of amigurumi. I'm a genius. Let's see what I've got in these drawers, huh? Man, I have a lot. I have some big sizes, but this pattern calls for 25mm safety eyes, and I've got up to a 15. Looks like we'll actually be starting with the Little Bat Buddy pattern. Yeah, that one calls for 15mm safety eyes, which I've got. So there you go. No alien today. I will also attempt to get some safety eyes. I wonder if I can buy them in person at some store around me. I might have to order some online. That's okay. Why are all of these eyes in like a million piece packs? Can I have 1 pair of safety eyes? Well, I'm gonna have to buy a giant pack of 25mm safety eyes. It says they're gonna be here tomorrow. It is like the middle of the week, so they might be here tomorrow. Anyway, we shall start working on the Little Bat Buddy pattern. I got 2 in the gray because I want that to be the body, and then one in the purple because this will be the accents, which I think is just going to be the inside of the wings and the nose maybe. Yeah. The pattern recommends a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, but the yarn recommends a 5 millimeter crochet hook. So I'll probably use a 5 just because it's right next to me on my desk, and that's what it says on the yarn label. I'm also going to need a stitch marker because this is worked in a spiral, I believe. Most Ami is, yeah. Now, of Zach's patterns, I have made before his little bunny buddy and the itty bitty jellyfish, as well as the itty bitty bat. I sold the itty bitty bat and the jellyfish because I thought that they were good. They looked nice. I didn't sell the bunny because I didn't think that it was good enough to sell. To be fair, I didn't buy enough yarn, and I had planned on the whole thing being like white or cream. It was probably this color here, and I ran out. So the ears and the arms were just kind of random colors. I'm feeling confident, crossing my fingers, that these turn out good so that I can sell them in the drop. I was trying to go for like a Halloween-ish theme, such as the bat. The alien was just kind of cute. So here we go. Starting at 4:45. Okay, Slay. I'm on track. And now I'm not on track. Okay. Okay, got it. I know how to count. I know how to count. Here is how we're going. 5 rows in. It is extremely soft. It's easy to work with. It goes fast. It's smooth, you know? It's smooth. Also, frogging it was really easy. Bonus for me, who's gonna have to frog. Moving on. I am having to count out loud whenever I do the rows. I'm wondering how big this bat is gonna be. I actually have no idea. Somewhere in that range, probably, if this is the top of the head. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to stop talking to you and focus. I'm gonna stop here. I just did the first round of decreases, and this is what we're looking like at the moment. Slight cone head. That's okay. It will probably stuff out. While we have ample room to get in and out of here, I'm gonna put the eyes on, which, as recommended by the pattern, is going to be 15 millimeter. These two. It even tells you where to put them. How's that? Eyes are on. I've got a couple more rows of decreasing, and then I think the bottom of the head just stays open, and we'll sew it onto the body later. Wow. Look at him. Let's see if we can stuff this head out, huh? This is all the stuffing that I have. So I'm going to do my best with this. I'm also going to supplement with a bit of yarn scraps. But start with the stuffing and then put the yarn scraps in the middle of the stuffy. I think the decreases on the bottom look pretty good. I was doing that thing where you like go through both front loops and then single crochet as the decrease instead of like single crochet 2 together. Ami hack. I'm gonna have to buy more stuffing. This has lasted me literally years. Feels a little lopsided. Like Can you see it? This side is taller. Let's try to fix that. All right, I'm gonna stop here. I think that the head has rounded out nicely. Looks good. It squishes. It's firm. I am now going to take a break before we lock in. Ears are next. I need to go eat dinner. Hello, we're back for another day of amigurumi. Yesterday I went to dinner. We went out for hibachi and then I was full of hibachi and didn't want to work anymore. I also got a notification that my giant eyeballs that we ordered yesterday are out for delivery. So, goals: finish bat, maybe start alien. The next thing that is in this pattern is the ears. So, I can barely do a magic circle with regular yarn. I don't know how that's possible. Zach is a wizard. Ear check. Almost done. We made a little pocket, and now we're gonna fold it again to make said bat ear. Done. Ear. That was slightly difficult, but worth it. Now I need to make another one. Although I didn't do a magic circle, I did chain 2 and then work in the first chain, because I did do a magic circle and then it broke. Magic circle with anything less than 6 single crochets is just, it's too much for me. I think the second one is smaller. Awesome. Moving on. Next thing that we have to make is the little body. This guy has legs. All in one leg, body piece, which is nice. So far, I would say that it's going pretty well, besides my differently sized ears. But whenever I make amigurumi, I don't usually have problems with making the things. I most of the time have problems with sewing it together and making it look cute and even, right? So I like the fact that this has legs attached to the body, so the legs are going to look good regardless. But the problem is going to be whenever I have to sew on the ears and make sure they're in the same spot on both sides of the head, and then sew on, this one has wings. If I can hold it together until then, we'll have a good object. I mean, at the very least, I'm hoping this is good and that it is good enough in my mind to sell on the website. Otherwise, I guess my niece is getting a bat. Leg 1. Leg 2. Now I will continue working around, give him a cute little belly. This is gonna go all the way up to his neck and looks pretty easy. We're gonna have to stuff the body, obviously. I, for one, am happy that I am getting to use a lot of my yarn scraps, because if you didn't know, I don't throw away pretty much any of my yarn scraps. Anytime I cut off little pieces on any project, I save all of them. So I have a giant pile currently of scraps. Perfect to go in the middle of plushies. Look at him. Body is done, although it needs some more stuffing. I've got to shove some in there. That wasn't too hard. I do not like crocheting on a stuffy after it's stuffed. You kind of have to do like 75% of the body and then stuff the legs and then come back and do the decreases. So the last like 3 rounds of decreases were a hassle. Not my favorite. I think this is the last thing that needs to be stuffed because the only thing that's left is the wings, and I'm pretty sure those are flat. So I'm good on stuffing. Should have enough for the alien. Don't have to make a trip to the store. That's a plus. I'm going to take my time, make sure he is plump, exactly how I want him, and then move along. Almost running out of my first skein of gray, but I do have one more. Actually, I wonder if this is enough for the wings. Then maybe I can make 2 bats. I guess we'll find out. Take a look. It's plump. I think the body and the head are like nearly the same size. Cute. Next, wings. Which means we need a new color. Yes, purple. Whimsy. These look easy enough. There's gonna be 2 panels. We'll connect them, have wings, and then the sewing begins. Easy. We will make one in gray now. Okay. Twins. Okay. That might have been the easiest thing so far because it's flat. 1 wing down. Okay, I just need to make sure that they are mirrored. Yeah. Okay. Bat wings, complete. This was definitely the easiest part of the pattern, for me at least. Now, onto the hardest part, assembly. Thankfully, Zach's patterns are usually very clear on the assembly. Like with the eyes earlier, it tells you exactly which row and how many stitches apart to put them. So I'm gonna do my best, and we'll see how it goes. First, body, head. Oh, and if this is everything, we absolutely have enough yarn to make another bat, because didn't even finish off the first skein, although we got really close. I have a whole nother one right there. And the purple, I mean, barely used any of this, just on the inside of the wings. I was thinking could make more jellyfish eventually. Let's just make sure that the eyeballs are front and center. Yeah. Why? How did I do it twice? What? What am I doing, bro? Seriously? Really? 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 I literally cut a new piece of yarn so that I could sew it from the beginning middle instead of on the back where my end was on the head. And I thought I lined it all up. But no, If this doesn't work, I'm quitting my job. Okay, are we semi-centered? I think. It looks better than the first 2 tries, and I'm not doing it again. So here we are. Next, ears. Try to do these first attempt. Okay. That's fine. I don't know if they're even or not. Or is it just the fact that this one is bigger than this one? All right, that's good enough. Let's cross our fingers that the wings will distract from the ears. Last sewing project. The first wing is attached. It's pretty cute. I think it looks good. The problem now is sewing on the other wing and getting it to look exactly the same, huh? So close, so close, so close. Okay, both wings have been attached. I'm not mad at it. Here's the back. Now I really think the last step, putting on the little nose, is just gonna bring the whole thing together. So we need a little bit of purple. Final touches. I don't think I can mess this up. Okay. We officially have a little bat buddy. It's not bad. Slightly uneven here and there. I tried my best. I don't think that it is bad enough that I can't sell it though. So, 1 product done for the September drop. Thank you. I do have enough yarn to make another one, but let's not. Well, it is 5:30. I haven't gotten the eyeballs that are out for delivery yet. Let me check. It says they should be here at like 7:30. The other project that I wanted to make was the little alien buddy. So I think we could get started. This one also has ears and antenna and arms that all need to be sewn on. Guys, I took a dinner break and a walk. The eyeballs have arrived and they're huge. But that means officially ready to make this alien guy. I think first I'm going to pick out an eyeball color that goes well with the yarn that we bought. Considering the time, this will probably be split about the same as the bat. I'll get the head done tonight, body tomorrow. I got 25mm glitter safety eyes. These are moon shaped. So the eye pupil is not dead on in the center. It is like off to the side. See that? So that around here, where the color is, there's a crescent. I'm assuming that's why it's called moon. And here's the colors. Catching my eye at the moment is some pink, because the alien's gonna be green. Pink eyeballs. Sounds very cute. It's a light pink. Huh? Let's see it with the yarn. Oh yeah. That looks good. Let's go with that. Not even gonna look at the rest of them. I think you put the pupils like towards the center. Yep, there we go. Done. Well, at least now I have some giant glittery safety eyes for the future. Let's start on the head of this alien. This has been hurting my wrist ever so slightly. I think I just was too tense, you know? Try to relax a little bit on this one. the head is going well. I have stopped here. I have a couple more rows of decreasing, but I think I'm going to put the eyeballs on now. So, looking at the pictures, its pupils inward between rows 11 and 12. It doesn't even want to go in between the stitches. Okay. There's one. They stick out so far. I need to put the back on. Oh, good. Look at that. I thought it was going to stick out crazy. But it looks good. Let's put the other one in. Alien. Oh, okay, now they're hard to turn. Hold on. Gotta get our pupils right. He looks a little crazy. Alright, well, moving on. Doing the rest of the head. And then I'll probably call it a night. Here's where I'm stopping for the night. Got all my rows done. It looks good. I like the eyeballs. I think that they're just like perfectly huge. I love the pink sparkle. I think it goes with the green really well. And so far so good, actually. Tomorrow I'll come back. We'll make the body, the antenna, the arms, and see if we can sew things together. Hello. I'm back and ready to make an alien today. Should be able to cut off the yarn now, so I'm gonna do that. We've only finished the head, so we have pretty much the entire project left, which includes body, arms, antennas, ears. So I think that this is going to be more work than the bat. Start by stuffing the head. Still obsessed with these eyeballs. I think that they're supposed to be a little bit further apart, but it's an alien. It's fine. It says to leave like 5 stitches in between the eyes. I have about 4, and I think that's just because the eyes were so big. Whenever I had set them in, it looked like 5, but then whenever I popped the back in, it kind of pulled some of the stitches under, so there's more like 4. I did not know that was going to happen. I'm using a beautiful amount of scrap yarn in the middle of these stuffies. I think this one has slightly less of a cone head. It'll absolutely stuff out. I'm going to do that. Keep you updated. Head is done and stuffed. It's round. Fantastic. Next thing in the pattern is arms. We need to make 2 of them, obviously, and they're little, so they should be pretty fast. Tiny arms complete. Moving on to the body leg contraption that is all one piece, just like the bat. Except for this one has toes instead of just little nubs. Toes. Okay. The toes are really cute. Legs are done. Body time. The body is done. It's cute. It wasn't very hard. I think the hardest part looking ahead in the pattern is going to be the antenna, because I'm going to have to like make a tiny little tube of 4 single crochets, and that's gonna suck. But as of right now, looking pretty good. We need to stuff this, and then we just have ears, antenna. Oh my gosh, he has a tail too. I didn't even know. Ears, antenna, tail, and then assembly. I actually might run out of yarn. The alien just has a little bit more than the bat. The head was bigger, And the body was bigger. And we have more accessories too. I think the ears are actually... I'll try to make them the same size this time. The ears are not the same as the bat, but very similar. And whoever invented Magic Circle Single Crochet 4 is insane. Voila! The second one is better, but at least they're the same size this time. Okay, obviously this is the entire antenna. I've made the little bulb on the top and the first round of the green. Now I need to do like a bunch of single crochet 4 rows. Not a bunch, like 5 or something. But I need to take a break for my hands and my sanity because I don't know how amigurumi artists crochet with this fluffy yarn with such small stitches. I don't even like doing this in acrylic, so... I'll be back. All right, I've had a snack. Let's do this thing. Okay. I mean, not terrible. One antenna. And it just stands right up. Look at that. Mission accomplished. Moving on. Tail. Last thing, and then sewing. Right now it's 6:30. I would have loved to get this done and like take the rest of my night off. So let's see if I can do that. My hands are starting to hurt ever so slightly, mainly because I think I'm crocheting tight. I'm not used to working with this kind of stuff. The shape holding it is like kind of awkward. I'm doing too much, basically. Looks like the tail is quite similar to the antennas, just bigger, which is good. I am done. I now have a million pieces. Let's make an alien. First things first, body to head. Now this is where I messed up on the bat because I can't get the eyeballs aligned with the legs. Oh right, and this one actually has a front, so toes up here, eyeballs. I'm going to try to get them front facing first try. And even if it takes me twice, that'll still be better than the bat. Some people suggested Ami sticks, which, yeah, but if it's stuck together, then I don't know how to get my needle into this crevice to actually sew the pieces together. I need to have them like open and like sew them as I go, if that makes any sense. I'm also going to try to use this needle today, which has a bit of a bent tip because I was struggling a little bit with the straight needle yesterday. Well, I'm quitting my job. Okay, well, it's not like 100%, but it's better, and I don't want to do it again, so here we are. It's not horrible. We have a head connected to a body. Very nice. I'm leaving this dangling here because I'm pretty sure we need to connect the tail. It's gonna like come out the bottom and go up and like kind of like curve backwards or something. But next, we need to attach the arms. Yes. Arms go on the side. Yeah. Good enough. Okay, we do in fact have an alien. Sewing all the other parts on went pretty okay. The antenna are the most wonky thing on here. The ears are actually fine, I think. The arms are okay. They stick out a little bit, and the tail is cute. I wish that it curled down a little bit more. In the pattern, it says you can put a pipe cleaner in here so that, you know, it's a little bit more bendy, but I don't have any pipe cleaners. So the antennae are just, you know, they're going wherever they want to go. They're a little floppy, but hey, what antennas aren't floppy? Oh my gosh, he's missing a mouth. One moment. He's cute now. Look at him. Amigurumi project number 2, done. And I, for one, am ammied out. This is all you're gonna get. I have so much yarn left. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 skeins. I'm glad that I made the bat first. The bat was actually the easier project. I was gonna start with the alien, but as you remember, we were missing the eyes. So default bat, but definitely the better choice. I don't know what I was doing both times to not get the head on the body straight. Oh well, let me know down in the comment section which one of these is your favorite. Are you a bat lover or are you an alien friend? Both of these I think turned out well enough. They will be included in my September drop, which is happening on the first Saturday, which is the 5th. If you're interested in the yarn, the patterns, all of these are from Crochet Me Zaddy. I don't know how you Ami people do it. That's enough for me. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content from me in the future. Merchandise such as tote bags, sweatshirts, t-shirts, and stickers are available on passionategoods.com. I will see you guys next time. Bye!